What's up, everybody? It is I, Carlton Flowers, your crypto pro.
Yay!
And I just wanted to do a very quick video talking about this Bitcoin action that is quite concerning. Looking at the 4-hour chart here, we notice that we're in some strange, ugly, odd ascending triangle, pennant, flag. I don't know what you can call this, but it looks like, you could do this one of several ways. I mean, you could call it an ascending a flag. Maybe this is what it is, and this would normally be a bull flag, so we would call this a bull flag that would normally have a major breakout on the upside if that is a bull flag. However, if you look at it in a different way, where let's say if it's just some sloppy triangle or something like that, then this can actually break out to the downside. So I don't know what this is. And I'm wondering what's going to happen, because we've got this price action and coiling up that's going on here, but then we're getting bunched up here at 49. We've already touched on 50, and we did not come into that with any momentum, and now we seem to be stymied. And so what my concern is, we're peaked out on the stochastic here. We have this sloppy, weird, first we had this crossover right here on the stochastic, on the MACD oscillators, and then we crossed back over again, kind of a bullish crossover there. But now you see this weird flattening out here, and we also have a flattening out here. So we are in a point of indecision, because the crossover here is also flattening, because it looked like it's supposed to be a bearish cross, but then instead of the fast line just coming in and crossing over the slow line like that, it's coming in and then it's going flat and making a duck bill. In fact, that's going to be my new name for this on the chart. Whenever we see this from now on and henceforth forevermore, this shall be called the stochastic or the duck bill oscillator formation. That's right, the duck bill oscillator formation. And that's when we're at a point of indecision where I think that it is a 50-50 shot, where we just don't know what's going to happen. So I would just keep my eyes peeled on this, and we'll just have to wait. We'll have to wait it out. Now, if we look at the 1 day and we scrunch this in here, we can see that we're still clearly above that downward trending trading channel barrier here that we've been in, but this one is kind of rejecting somewhat at the same point, and we are above this big volume node right here, and it's either do or die. I mean, are we going to jump up here to the next volume node at 57K? Because that's what I think the next target is, if we can get this momentum going. But the only thing that is kind of not playing to the favor of a break to 57K is the stochastic is already peaked out here. Not to say that it can't do one of these numbers. Remember that, where we just stayed hitting in the overbought zone instead of a one-hit wonder and it leaves. So maybe this kind of hits several times and we pump up. That's what's going to be the case if we go to 57K. It's going to mean that we're staying in that oversold or overbought zone. Now, looking downstairs at the MACD on the 1-day chart, we don't know what's happening here. Is this the peak of what the histogram is going to do? Now, we do have the oscillators here that look like they're headed in the positive direction, but are we about to round off and do one of these numbers? I don't know. So it's too early to tell, and it'll be fun to watch. And the last but not least, we can say that Mr. Flying Bat, Gartley, Dinosaur, Cobra, Elephant Man, whatever his name is, who sells his membership because he knows everything and he knows what direction Bitcoin is going to go, so you should pay him lots of money, told us that this was the limit, that we were not going to go beyond this leg of the Flying Bat, Porcupine, Butterfly, Gartley. And as we clearly see, we broke that here, and we're still flying up. And so then what he's been saying in his last video, he basically just makes adjustments. And so since we broke this here, I think he redraws the pattern somehow, where he pulls up. I guess this endpoint gets pulled up, and maybe I don't even know how it works out, but he ends up just adjusting the right leg of the bat, the left leg or right wing of the bat. So that's convenient, in my opinion. Now, it could be that we still have a capitulation coming, so he could be right on that, but he is clearly wrong and does not have the ability to predict accurately the action that happens between these bats that he's drawing, because we've completely failed this bat. Let's see, where is the bat actually? You got the wings there. I don't remember. I'd have to go back to his. Oh, here it is. It's something like this. Here's your bat. And so we failed this bat. So he pulls up. This is what it is. He pulls up this wing. That's how he's doing it. And this one just keeps getting adjusted where he keeps that bottom point. And so that's fine. It's not acceptable to me, though, because you're not able to predict this action over here. The bottom line is nobody can predict. If you're watching people on YouTube looking for predictions because you want to buy Bitcoin and then sell it high and get rich, you're really messing up, because nobody can predict. And we see that. Even the people that charge their several $100s a month membership, private membership for their groups, they can't predict anything because this free information is not even accurate. So take that for what it's worth, and that this isn't financial advice and that I don't give that. I'm just calling it like I see it and participating in this game. I'm one of you. It's us. We are the regular people, the ones who are not charging $500 a month. I couldn't sleep at night doing that. I can't even figure out how I would get that out of my mouth to tell you right now, send me $500 a month, even $100 a month, because I can predict Bitcoin. There's so many con artists, even some of my favorites, even Benjamin Cohen, who I think is the best out there. He still has a private group and is charging money. He brags about how he doesn't have AdSense on his videos, but he's charging and advertising for his private group. So how can you brag about no AdSense, but you know that building this spectacular sized group gives you the ability to make massive amounts of money when you charge people? I don't know. Explain that to me, because I clearly don't get it. That's all I got for now. This is Carlton, and I am out.